Hi guys, this episode is going to be kind of weird. It's going to be different clips from different er screenshots from different family members, different homes because the Emmons family has now become the Cohen Emmons Anders family. Oh, and Goodson because Faror got married. That'll be covered in this video, and I don't know if I'm going to continue the Sims 4 series because my computer freezes up every time I try to record anything and my game just flips out. And I hope this episode is a lot better. This might be the ending episode. Like I said, I hope you enjoy this video, and I actually want your input. Should I try to do a Sims 3 series instead? Or should I just keep trying with Sims 4 and let this slide as a crapshoot? Give me your opinions in the comments. I will be looking forward to hearing from you. Bye, guys. This is our matriarch, Zelda. We started the game with her, and her name was Zelda Everdeen. Now she is Zelda Emmons, and she actually completed her aspiration, but she was actually divorced from Gustavo because Gustavo ended up cheating on her with Medley's husband, Tucker. Now, that relationship was very short-lived because Tucker realized that he loved Medley more than Gustavo because he didn't love Gustavo at all. It was like, what are you doing? And I feel kind of bad that Zelda ended her life, or Zelda's life ended before she could get an apology from Gustavo, but that, I guess, is how things work in the Sims world. Zelda ended up passing away in the game from old age, and before her life ended, she suffered through a very hard divorce and all of that, but she did get to meet her first her grandchildren from Faror and Minna. She lived a long, full life, and she will be missed very much. Gustavo ended up outliving Zelda. He died naturally of old age. A couple of days after Zelda did, he got to meet his grandchild from Medley, and he also struck up a brief relationship, with Medley's husband Tucker in between moves from their old smaller house to a new bigger house to accommodate the whole family. Tucker ended the relationship because he didn't really feel the same way about Gustavo as Gustavo did for him, and Gustavo ended up divorcing Zelda, which was a terrible decision because, like I said, Tucker ended up breaking up with him later. So he ended up spending the rest of his days alone without anyone to love, and the whole house pretty much shunned him. Minna is a good mother. She is the firstborn daughter of Zelda and Zelda's estranged ex-husband, Mateo. She has a twin brother named Matthias, who we never see because they moved to another town after the birth and separation. Minna is in a relationship with a woman named Pamela Anders. They're married. They've been married for a while now. And they have a daughter named Paisley who has grown up quite wonderfully. She acts just like her mother's. And then Pamela and Minna adopted another little girl named Jamie, who is a child in the game currently, and Paisley is a teenager. Faror is the second child of Zelda with her husband, Gustavo Emmons. She is a twin. She has a twin named Medley, and she is currently an adult. She's married to a nice young man named Corbin Goodson, and they have two daughters named Gia and Haley. Gia and Haley are now children, I think. And Furore has taken very well to motherhood. She also is a competitive runner. She competes in marathons and loves to work out. Medley is Furore's twin sister. She was a bit of a late bloomer. She was the black sheep kind of artist in the family. She was born later in Zelda and Gustavo's life, so she was the last of their biological children. She is married to Tucker Cohen, who is her best friend from high school, and they ended up finding each other as adults and falling in love. And despite him having a brief relationship with her father, they made up long enough to get pregnant with and give birth to their first son together, a boy they named Jagger. At the current point, they're pregnant with a second child that hasn't been born yet. Colin, the fourth child of Zelda and the third child of Gustavo, was adopted by Gustavo shortly after Medley and Furore aged up into a child. Zelda wasn't able to have any more children, thus why they adopted Colin. Colin grew up kind of distanced from his siblings, but later on they found a way to be closer, and the birth of Minna's first, or adoption of Minna's first child, made it possible for them to rally around being aunts and uncles to little Paisley. At the current point, he is actually an adult and has married a friend that he met from work, a woman named June, and they are currently pregnant with their first child. Hi guys, that was episode 9. I hope all of you enjoyed it, and I seriously want your input. Should I keep trying to do the Sims 4 thing, try to make it work? Or should I just try to skip ahead to Sims 3? Or find some other kind of let's play thing to do? Give me your input and I will seriously consider it. Thank you guys. Bye.